Yes, I want you. Good morning. Welcome to Psych Ups with Brian. Yes, and today we are talking about different on Check a Day, which is one of my favorite little websites to go to. It tells you what national days and international days there are. And so today we have several that I think are cool: National Fun Day and also World Health Day. So let's combine those two together today, health and fun, and let's figure out how to be healthier and more fun. Let's face it, guys, if you want to operate at peak performance, what do you need to do? You need to feel good. You need to feel healthy. Okay, a lot of what I'm doing now is I'm writing a lot. Okay, and so writing, you think, okay, well, writing doesn't require a lot of physical stamina. You don't have to be in awesome shape to be a writer. Well, guess what? That's not right. You have to really be focused, and you have to be able to. It's not easy to write for 8 hours a day. Okay, it takes a lot of emotional focus and a lot of things that you guys are doing. A lot of your tasks that you are accomplishing on a weekly basis require a fair amount of energy. And if you don't have the energy and if you're not feeling healthy, it's really hard to do, especially go above and beyond. I want you thinking, I'm going to go above and beyond today. I'm going to do more than I expect. Everything comes down to your expectations. So what are your expectations for this week? Okay, are you going to make 20 calls this week? Is that part of your expectations? Are you going to talk to 20 people? Are you going to talk to at least 10 potential cash flow sellers, prospects? That's what I want you to focus on every week, at least 10. That would be 40 cash flow prospects, sellers every week. That would be every month. So that would be all you'd need is a 2.5% conversion ratio to close one creative financing deal a month. Now, if you're going for the right customers, if you're talking to the right people, I hope that your conversion ratio would be higher than 2.5%. Okay, but if you're not feeling healthy, if you are exhausted at the end of your day, if by the end of your day you're just beat and you don't feel well and your back hurts and your shoulder hurts and your foot hurts, you're not going to feel like making your calls. You're not going to feel like going above and beyond and making 10 phone calls when you're not feeling well. And so again, guys, I want you to put fun together with health and think of things that you do that you can be healthier. And of course, you all know what I like to do. Who knows what I like to do? Who knows my favorite activity, physical activity, exercise that keeps me in shape, plus it actually is fun. I really look forward to it and I enjoy it. Okay, you guys know. Well, who do we have? Sound? Yes, Isabel, thank you. Got the sound. Yay! And happy Monday, Noel and Kathy. Good morning, Brian. Serene Night Skyline. Okay. Tell me what your name is, Serene Night Skyline. I know you've told me before, but I forgot. Isabel, you're looking for a PMI, private mortgage? Yeah, you can contact me. You can always email me, guys. Just email me at support@thewolfcouple.com if you need an individual answer, something specific to your situation. Yes, pickleball. Isabel knew that. Yes. So for a cash out, keep or rent or fix and flip. Guys, remember the one strategy I do like is a fix and hold. Okay, a lot of times people think of fix and flips. So we will look at distressed properties and try to find one that will cash flow and then fix it up and then hang on to it. You can do a two refinance situation. You can get a loan to do the flip. Okay, and remember, we're in that business now. We work with a company that does private money lending. So first you get a loan to do the flip, and then after the flip's done, then you get a refinance rental loan. Obviously, those rental loans are the loans that you get as a landlord to hang on to a rental property. It's a long-term 30-year loan at not the high hard interest rates. It's like 7%. So guys, you should be thinking about, yes, do we love seller financing? Yes. Do I prefer seller financing? Is it cheaper to do seller financing? Yes, yes, and yes. But if they won't do seller financing and it's an awesome deal, there is lender funding available. And so be aware of that lender funding can be an answer if you can't Yes, pickleball. Yay. I love pickleball. Pickleball. Linda knows. Look at you guys. You know me. Lori Ryan. Okay, Lori. That's awesome. I didn't know that was you, Lori. So great. I'm so glad. Lori, pickleball. Yes. Happy Monday morning, Caleb. Now, Caleb looks like he's in good shape, right? Okay. Sudoku puzzle. Okay, guys, is real estate challenging sometimes? Yes. Is every deal a little bit challenging sometimes? Yes. But I will tell you, going back to our theme for the day, all your challenges are going to seem more manageable when you feel fit, when you feel healthy, when you feel in shape. Obviously, the years are part of that, but not all of that. I mean, we've got young folks here like Caleb, who's a younger person. But look, I hate to even say how old I am. I'm old, and I don't. Hopefully, I don't look as old as I am, but I'm pretty old. And so, but am I in pretty good shape? Yeah, I'm in good shape and I don't get held back by a lot of physical issues. So think about what your physical issues are. And yes, you know what? We all look at weight. And yes, I weigh myself every single morning. I think it's a good habit just to keep in touch with where I'm at, on a daily basis. I picked that habit up when I lost 50 pounds in 50 weeks. Some of you guys, most of you guys know that about 2013, I lost 50 pounds and basically kept it off. But the reason I kept it off is because I do weigh myself every day and I watch what I eat. So that's part of your health picture, but also stretching. Who stretches? Just some really basic stretching. And calisthenics are very much underestimated. Just basic calisthenics. Like if every day you did, this is going to sound dumb because it's like going back to school, but if you did jumping jacks, sit ups, and push ups every day, you would be in really good shape. You really don't need to go down to the club and work out for an hour every 2 days and do all that stuff. Yes, you're going to be in great shape if you do that stuff, and that's awesome. But do we just need to do some basic stretching? Yes. And some basic moving and some basic weight resistance, like a push-up or a sit-up. Yeah, that will keep you in amazing shape, and some stretching. So a little bit of stretching, literally 5 minutes every other day would be a big step forward in feeling healthier and feeling more fit so you can get more done. Again, you want to feel fit. So at the end of the day, you can pour your energy into your real estate because but you got to have that energy to have it. Eating obviously is really important. Eating healthy, avoiding sugar and fat content, because that'll suck your energy for sure. If you eat that stuff, you'll jump up, but then you'll drop. You'll have a sugar high, but then you'll go down. So again, guys, eating is important. To eat healthy, vegetables, fruits, good, lean protein, that kind of thing. Yeah, love your picture, Lori. That's so nice. Okay, and let's see, Noel, where do you see mortgage rates? Okay, I don't see mortgage rates moving a lot. It's crazy right now, and I hesitate to forecast things right now, but I don't see a lot of movement in the mortgage rates. I don't think it's going to go way up or down. I think everybody does know what's going on. ID picture, and they're going to hang on. Okay. Unless you're 101, you're not old. Yay! That's right, Linda. Yes. And you know what? You know who my role model is now? Is Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke is like 99 years old, and he was just on a talk show. I mean, it's like he's 20 years younger or he's out there operating like he's 80 when he's 99. That's what I'm shooting for. I'm trying to act 20 years younger than I am. Okay. And so when I'm 95, I'm out there like I'm 75, like I'm still a force in the world. So that's what I'm shooting for, guys. You shoot for that too. Let's all try to make it to at least 90. People say if you live to 100, the last few years aren't too enjoyable, but I'd rather be here I'd rather be, I want to have as much quality time as I can here, obviously, as we all do. So let's all at least make it to 90 if we can. And even maybe a few of us will make it to 100. How awesome would that be? But of course, you got to take care of yourself. if you're 60 now and you want to live to 100, that's a long way to go. So you got to keep thinking that you're in shape, right? 50 deals in 50 days. That's a pretty bold goal. Ages and old have to be realigned. Yes, we're misaligned. We have to yours. And when they say you're as young as you feel, I really believe in that. Okay, that's funny, Lacey. Okay, no jumping jacks for Lacey. Neck and shoulder exercises. Oh, okay. So if you get an injury, of course, that's a big drag because if you get injured, it holds you back from getting your physical exercise. But don't forget, there's three kinds of physical exercise. There's stretching, there's weight resistance, and there's aerobic. So all three of them, it's good if you can get those in. But if you can at least do stretching, even if you don't do weight resistance, even if you're not lifting weights, but guess what? You live a lot longer. I read some study that said you live a lot longer if you do weight resistance as part of your workout. And that's just push-ups and sit-ups. That's weight resistance. Or lifting a couple of dumbbells. I have two 30-pound dumbbells that I work out with. So just some basics like that is good. And for weight resistance, and you don't have to join a club or anything like that. Just do some deep knee bends. Seriously, deep knee bends, push-ups, sit-ups, and jumping jacks, or something like that. And you'd be in really a ton better shape, and it would take 5 minutes a day or less. So again, let's just keep that in mind because it really does matter for your production level. I mean, we want to make money, but if we don't have the fitness level, if we're so tired at the end of the day, we can't summon the energy to work, then obviously that's not going to work. So I am in great shape. Okay, let's say I exercise let's see. What's a good affirmation? Somebody help me out here. I stay fit. I stay fit. Let's just do that. I stay fit. 3 times on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I stay fit. I stay fit. I stay fit. Yes. Okay. So whatever that means to you. Let's do our deep breathing. That's part of staying fit. Deep breath in. With a big smile. Hold it a second. Let it out again. Hold it and let it out. Good job. And one more. All right. Great job. Way to start your day, way to start your week. Let's have an incredible week this week. Let's have an incredible April, and let's all get some great business done. Contact me if you need me. And until I talk to you guys next, keep expecting success, getting awesome training from the Wolf Couple, and taking action. I'm fit. I fit in. Okay, that's funny. I use 2 kettlebells. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. I stay fit. Yes. All right, so guys, yes, I did lose 50 pounds in 50 weeks. That's right. LOL, Lacey, that's funny. All right, guys, love people like Dick Van Dyke. Yes, he is awesome, living a long time. All right, so guys, I will be seeing you jumping into pictures on the sidewalk. A lot of good comments today. All right, no cigarettes and easy on the Diet Coke. Yes. That's good. That's a pretty good one right there. Stay away from cigarettes and ease off on the Diet Coke. Oh, good. You're stretching every day. That's awesome. Younger than tomorrow and older than yesterday. Okay. All right. Awesome, guys. Really good stuff today. I just want you to be healthy and happy, and I really care about you, and so that's why I talk about health sometimes, because you're just going to be a happier person if you're in a little bit better shape. It doesn't even have to be dramatic. It can be 5 minutes every 2 days, and all of a sudden you feel a lot better about yourself. So guys, let's have confidence in our physicality and our mentality, and have a great mindset and play great roles today. So until I talk to you next, keep expecting success, getting awesome training, and taking action.